For over 20 years, Dr. Rick Hodes has made his home in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
I work at a Catholic mission at Mother Teresa's, taking care of sick destitutes, especially with heart disease, spine disease, and cancer. Developing countries have lots of challenges, but health is really what's needed. In my patients, they're spine patients and they've been sick for years, or they're kids with cancer and they may be afraid that they're going to die, and you really need to keep them going.
Dr. Hodes partners with specialists from India, Ghana, and North America to treat severe conditions.
There's a lot of spinal deformity, severe spinal deformity. When the spine collapses, then the whole chest collapses, and so that compromises their breathing. It's very common for my patients to come in and they've lost 60, even 75% of their breathing capacity. Ultimately, that leads to death.
One patient with an extreme case of spinal deformity was Tesfaye.
Tesfaye walked into my office. His back was horizontal and his neck was up. I had never seen a kid with a bad back like that. His spine was like a reptile.
Dr. Hodes sent Tesfaye to Ghana for surgery. While the doctors had agreed to operate, at the last moment the surgery was cancelled. The medical staff feared that Tesfaye wouldn't survive the post-surgical complications. Vancouver's Gary Siegel met Tesfaye in 2008 while visiting Dr. Hodes in Ethiopia.
When I heard Tesfaye's story and just how he had run out of luck and no other chance to get surgery in Ghana, I said, well, if I can do something to help, I'll try.
Gary lobbied for almost a year, and with the help of Dr. Marcel Dvorak, arranged for Tesfaye's surgery at Vancouver General Hospital.
Gary and his family were so committed to making this happen, and I knew we had the expertise here to do it.
A team of surgeons, led by Dr. Dvorak, operated on Tesfaye for 14 hours. But surgery was only part of the challenge. Recovery held its own risks.
Pneumonia put him back into ICU. If it wasn't for the excellent care and attention that we have here, in Ghana, he would have died with those complications.
Gary and his family were by Tesfaye's side from the moment of his arrival in Vancouver through recovery. After 5 months and a complete transformation, he was ready to return to Ethiopia.
Before I started this program, nobody was getting spine surgery. These kids had no idea that what they had is surgically treatable. And you're changing their whole mindset about what's possible and what can be overcome. So when Tesfaye walks into the village, it's the greatest thing that happened for the whole village, that this sick kid comes back well. You're making a difference in him and everybody around them. Tesfaye is really a severe case, but I have a lot of severe cases. I have a lot of people who need world-class spine surgery. And in order for them to not die and to live somewhat functional lives, they need to have intervention.
Dr. Hodes continues to seek sponsors for his patients and has a new partnership with the UBC branch for international surgery to improve the treatment of patients in resource-poor regions of the world. But he needs your help to carry out these initiatives and save more lives.
There's a lot of things that can be done for not a lot of money. What I'd like to do is be able to provide decent care to most of the world. In my tradition, we say that if you save one life, you save an entire world.